I entered into a daily driver class with power adders allowed, and that's what's going on here. This is my first test pass. My burnout wasn't that good, and you can see it's spinning all the way down the track. If you notice to the top end of that pass, you heard it cutting in and out, in and out. Well, I completely lost fuel pressure on the big end, but I thought I was just really low on fuel. I added 5 gallons of race fuel and gonna try again. Very surprised to see the wheel off the ground while rewatching the videos. We pulled the cinder out of the tank to be sure the sock was good, and I inspected the fuel filters. Everything looked good. We added 5 more gallons and gonna try again. These turbo Mustangs in this class couldn't get their shit together. Listen closely to the beginning of this clip. You'll hear it tapping like hell. Even my wife recording from the stands, you can hear it. And then it immediately shuts up. I had looked down to check the oil pressure, which was fine when this happened. Even you can see my buddy John start to walk up and make sure that I heard the noise, but then he backs off because it quits making the noise. So this is first round, so I just went ahead and sent it. And at the end of the track, it was pretty bad though.
Well, I broke it. Looks like tailgate throwdown might not be in the cards for me this year. She's making an ugly noise, but boy was she shitting and getting. But I don't know what happened, but boy does it sounds ugly. I'll make a video on it. I might have just broke a rocker arm. It sounds top-endish, or it might be a lifter's broke and it's killing the cam off. I don't know what's going on. Something bad happened because it sounds terrible on this side of the engine. Well, I got to get it back to the pits and pull the valve cover off and see what's going on with it. But looks like I'm out of my street race that I had a real good shot at winning. But dang the luck.
Game over.
My big block might be tore up, but yeah, I still stand by that. I hope I'm not shutting the races down because I'm broke down here. But I don't want to run it anymore till I figure out what the fuck's wrong with it because it sounds like shit.
I had a day to think about it. I looked around at all the dang motors I got and all the parts I got and the shit I need to put together. I have a couple of motors that I got all the parts. I just need to maybe have the rotating assemblies balanced and stick them together or shit like that. I got one I need to pick up some heads for. My buddy David has my heads. But I got a couple of wore out big blocks I could throw cams in and nitrous on, and I pondered doing lots of stuff. But in the end, I think this is just a good reason to get my dad's truck out and back going. It has a 468 that me and my son put together a long time ago, one of his old motors. It was the first one my son assembled completely by himself. And it's a pretty truck. I just got to get it out. The Tech stuff on it, I was never happy with it. I'm going to put a carburetor back on it. I'm not going to leave the nitrous on it. I just want to have it running for street class. Maybe my old lady can run it in the powder puff class at tailgate. But we're going to clean it up, and bring old Yella. At least that's the plan as of right now.